Tony Stark and Paper Potts, a beautifully tragic love story. The love story of Tony Stark and Paper Potts is one of the most poignant romances in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. A relationship rooted in deep affection, scarred by sacrifice, and ultimately defined by both love and loss. From the beginning, their connection was subtle but unmistakable. Pepper started as Tony's assistant, brilliant, organized, and quietly loyal. The one person who could manage the chaos of his genius. What began as banter and workplace chemistry slowly evolved into something deeper. Pepper grounded Tony, challenging his arrogance, softening his edges, and seeing the man beneath the armor long before he could see it himself. Their love blossomed, not in perfect circumstances, but in the shadow of war zones, threats, and impending disasters. As Tony became Iron Man, he also became more distant, more haunted by the responsibility he had taken on. Pepper, in turn, saw the price of heroism, the emotional walls, the sleepless nights, the constant risk of losing him. Yet she stayed. Through each crisis, she remained his anchor, even when it meant putting her own happiness second. Their relationship was never conventional. There were moments of joy. Tony dancing with her at parties, gifting her strawberries even if she was allergic, and eventually asking her to marry him. But those glimpses of normalcy were brief. The reality was that Tony could never fully step away from being Iron Man. He was always trying to save the world, and Pepper was always trying to save him from himself. In Avengers Endgame, their love reaches its most tragic height. After 5 years of quietly spending our family life and the birth of their daughter Morgan, Tony had what he thought never would have been possible: peace. But when the chance to undo the snap emerged, he faced the ultimate choice: hold on to his happiness or risk everything to bring back billions. Pepper, knowing his heart, didn't try to stop him. She let him go, telling him, "You can rest now," knowing it mean losing him forever. Tony's sacrifice to defeat Thanos was the climax of his heroic arc and the breaking point of their romance. He died not just a hero, but a father and a husband who had finally found something worth dying for. Pepper's farewell at his funeral, holding Morgan and watching his arc reactor float away, was a heartbreaking image of a love that had given everything and lost everything. What makes Tony and Pepper's love story so powerful is its realism amid fantasy. It was filled with flaws, setbacks, and unspoken fears, yet it endured. Their bond wasn't about grand gesture, it was about showing up, understanding each other, and loving despite the danger. In the end, theirs is a love story shaped by sacrifice, built on mutual respect, and sealed by both triumph and tragedy. Beautiful in its sincerity, heartbreaking in its finality. Tony and Pepper's romance reminds us that even superheroes like us can't escape the cost of loving deep.